December 4th, 2015.
Sixth graders, today is an A-Day.
Tomorrow's breakfast menu is apple frudel,
An orange and Wango mango juice. Hot lunch menu for today is barbecue chicken, sweet potato bites, and Alfredo sauce, a roll, health bar, and the grab and go menu is ham and cheese sandwich, carrot sticks, Jamaica sticks, kiwi, graham cracker, and health bar.
Tomorrow's hot lunch menu will be pepperoni pizza, and the grab and go menu for tomorrow will be turkey and ham sandwich.
Students, Stars of Tomorrow's auditions are coming up on January 19th. Please see Ms. Farr in the office for an application and information.
Students, remember it is your responsibility to ensure that your Chromebook is plugged in at the end of 7th period. Loaner Chromebooks are not available to students who fail to charge machines.
Attention all 7th and 8th grade boys planning on playing basketball this season. There will be an informational meeting today, December 4th, during your lunch recess in room 1081 next to the cafeteria. It is important to attend to receive information. No, paperwork. See you then.
Now for breaking news.
Okay, now for something that blends history, journalism, science, media. We're kicking off a two-part series today that looks at the past and potential future of communication as we know it. Most changes in the way two people are able to reach each other have been tied to and limited by the technology available to them. Of course, it's possible for us to speak to someone else live at virtually any other place on Earth. What's next could be an illusion.
How we communicate, how we say hello, how we stay in touch has changed dramatically. Going back to the mid-19th century, it's been something of an epic story.
The telegram, developed in 1844 by Samuel Morse, the inventor of the Morse code, allowed us to stay in touch over long distance. The first message read, "What hath God wrought?" 1876 saw the telephone ring for the first time, invented by a Scotsman, Alexander Graham Bell. The first words he uttered, "Mr. Watson, come here, I want to see you." By 1960, we could talk to each other from anywhere on Earth via satellite, thanks to the Echo 1 satellite launched by NASA. The first electronic message, or email, was sent in 1971 by Ray Tomlinson, an American computer engineer. His message simply said QWERTY EOP, or the top 10 letters on a keyboard. By 1973, we had the first cell phone, developed by another American, Martin Cooper. It was known as the Brick. But the great game changer came in 1991, the World Wide Web, invented by a British computer scientist, Tim Berners-Lee. It led to everything we have today: Skype, Twitter, Facebook, a new world of online communication.
So, what can we expect next? Well, what better for inspiration than the movies? Everybody remembers the scene, Princess Leia sending an SOS in the 1977 movie Star Wars. Well, a scientist in California is absolutely convinced that we'll all be communicating just like this, holographically, pretty soon.
David Fatal is a French-born physicist. His field, controlling and manipulating light.
We've invented a new type of display, a holographic display, able to produce interactive holograms at the tip of your finger, in the palm of your hand, for cell phones and for the future of displays.
Of course, we associate holography, the art of making holograms, with magic. Most famously, the Victorian illusion known as Pepper's Ghost, conjured on stage using lights and mirrors. Fatal's discovery is fundamentally different.
A normal display, you have a bunch of pixels. That pixel will look the same, whether you look at it from the top, from the left, from the right, from any direction. What we actually do is we actually manage to produce multiple views. The prototype today is 64 different views, but what that allows us to do is to not only perceive the scene in 3D, meaning the depth, but also that lets you move your head about the display or rotate the display in any direction, and you'll see actually a round object like it is in the real world.
Initiating virtual crime scene reconstruction.
It's something that's been predicted in the movies for a while. Holographic displays in Iron Man, Prometheus, and of course Star Wars.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
What's this?
Well, I was about to experience it for myself for the first time, and crucially, unlike the movies, no need for 3D glasses.
So here I am, a guinea pig in an experiment I'd never thought I'd undertake. On screen, to my right, the camera is mapping my face. You can see my face mask, it's captured me. And that's transferred to a holographic image in front of me. In fact, I've been transferred, as you can see, into a rather handsome monkey. And it picks up my gestures exactly. I can move my mouth here and there. I can wiggle my eyebrows. I can kiss a bit. Sadly, the camera is limited. It's not as good as my eyes. You can only see me in 2D. But in reality, this looks like a real monkey.
The aim here is clear, communicating by hologram on our mobile phones, talking to each other from the palm of one hand to another. They also intend to develop the technology for playing games and even navigating from A to B. Fatal and his small young team are working creatively to this end here in their so-called nano-fabrication facility, and are well aware they're not alone.
Samsung and Apple have actually filed or are filing patents in this field. Are you still ahead of the game?
Yes, obviously we think so. If we thought Apple and Samsung were ahead of us, we wouldn't have a company. So, patents are one thing, and then there's actually making things, work, as you saw, right? Making a prototype.
It's how you see yourself. I mean, I'm thinking, are you part David Blaine, part illusionist, serious scientist? How do you see yourself?
Yeah, it's a 99% serious scientist and 1% of an illusionist. This is how I like to see myself.
Now please rise and stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm Annabelle.
And I'm Abby.
Be safe,
Be respectful
be responsible,
and be
boldly kind!